In today's Happy Japan video, we're going to be talking about the quickest way to switch your colors. So first, we're going to be talking about tying and pulling. So we tie and pull when we want to change the color of whatever thread we have sitting on the machine. So for example, number 7 here used to be red, but I want to switch it to black. So first, we're going to start with our top thread. We're going to make a square knot, which is essentially a circle where we pull the thread in through the front or the back. Now, if I were to pull this, it would make a knot. But I'm not going to do that just yet. I'm going to grab my corresponding thread or the thread that I'm switching to and pull it right through the center. Now, my first knot or loop should be in between my 2 fingers as I go to make my second square knot. So I'm making a circle and I'm pulling it in through the back. They should look kind of like this, connected by a link, kind of like a chain. And now I'm going to pull my threads together to make a knot. So now that I have this, I have a very small but a very strong knot. So next, after we make our 2 knots, we're going to come down to our corresponding needle. And in our case, it's needle number 7. We're going to want to take it out of the spring holder, or sometimes it's held back here, and we'll just pull it out from the back. Next, we're just going to pull down. Now we want to go kind of fast until we see the knot appear here. Now that we've seen the knot, we're going to start pulling backwards. Why do we pull backwards? Because it'll make it so the knot will pop out a lot easier. And just like that, we prepared a color on our machine. So we're going to move right into manual threading. So they're all identical from 7 to 1 to 3. If I get confused on any of them, I can look at the rest for help. But our first step, as we're going to do, is we're going to grab our thread and go through the little hole back to front, just like so. I'm going to pull it out. And now we have 2 washers and a metal post here on top. Now if I move the washer, I'm going to see that I have a cutout for that metal post, and I'm just going to offset it so it's not sitting in the cutout. Now I'm going to grab my thread and tension it, make sure it's tight, pull it in on the left-hand side, going across to the right. Now that I've done that, I can reset my washer, and I've done the first step. So right here we have a little half turn. Then we're going to hook on this metal post, just like so. And right here we have our black sensor. It is our thread break sensor. And like the other one, we'll be going on the left-hand side to the right, doing a half turn. There is a cutout in the middle of these, which it is very important to stay in that cutout. But now we're going to go a little half a turn on the left-hand side, going across to the right. I know that I've done it right, that if I pull it, I should see my black wheel spinning. Next, after our 2 half turns, we have 1 full rotation, 1 full turn. And like the black wheel, it has a cutout in the middle that we need to stay in. So we're going to make sure that we stay in our cutout, going across the entire system. I like to put my fingers in certain spots to hold the thread so it doesn't pop out. After I've done my full rotation, we have a little hook down here. I'm going to hook it. And we have another hook down here, and I'm going to hook it. After those 2 hooks, I want to give my thread a little pull and see that my black wheel and my silver wheel right here are both spinning. After I've done that, I'm going to put my thread underneath this little lip with the cutout, just like so. So now we're going to move on to our take-up levers down here. There's 1 per needle or per color, however you want to see it. And our first step is to grab our thread and go down the right-hand side, following the inner plastic piece with this arrow. So we're going to go down the right-hand side, and we're going to loop up on the left-hand side of these plastic pieces. Now that I've gone up, I'm gonna go right to left through my take-up lever. Then I'm gonna go down the same way that I came back up through our last pink hole right here. So after we make it through our pink hole, now we just need to thread our needle. So we go front to back through the eye of the needle. Now that we've gotten it through the eye of the needle, we're just gonna pull it through, and now we're gonna go top to bottom through our presser foot, through the circle right under the needle. And now we're done. We can just pull it up here on our spring holder.